Dash. Hey guys, a warm welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share my honest experience with the YOLEO Adjustable Weight Bench for full body workouts. I've been using this bench at home for a while now, and if you're someone trying to build a decent home gym without spending a ridiculous amount of money, this might actually be something worth considering. So first impressions, this is a foldable adjustable weight bench designed for incline, decline, and flat workouts. It's built with a steel frame, and right away you can tell it's meant to be sturdy but still lightweight enough to move around. It doesn't feel like those super cheap benches that wobble the moment you pick up a dumbbell. At the same time, it's not insanely heavy either, so you can shift it around your room without feeling like you're dragging gym equipment across a battlefield. Setting it up was honestly pretty simple. You don't need to be some mechanical genius. Most of it comes pre-assembled, and the quick adjustment system actually works as advertised. You just pull the pin, adjust the angle, and lock it back in place. It takes literally a few seconds, which is great because nobody wants to waste time adjusting equipment between sets when you're already tired. Now let's talk about what really matters, the workout experience. This bench supports incline, flat, and decline positions, which means you can hit pretty much every major muscle group. I've used it for chest presses, incline dumbbell presses, shoulder presses, rows, and even some core workouts like decline sit UPS. For a single piece of equipment, it's surprisingly versatile. The padding is something I noticed immediately. It's not overly soft where you sink into it, but it's comfortable enough to support your back properly during heavier lifts. That balance is important because too soft feels unstable and too hard just feels like punishment. This one sits somewhere in the middle, which works well for most workouts. Another thing I actually liked is how compact it is. If you're working out at home, especially in a small space, this matters a lot. The folding feature is genuinely useful. You can fold it down in seconds and slide it under a bed or keep it in a corner. It doesn't take over your entire room like some bulky gym benches do. So if you're someone living in an apartment or just don't want your room to look like a full-time gym, this is a big advantage. In terms of stability, it performs well for most people. The structure feels solid during normal workouts, especially with dumbbells. Even during incline presses or seated shoulder presses, I didn't feel like it was shaking or shifting around. That said, if you're lifting extremely heavy weights like a professional bodybuilder, you might notice some limitations. This is more of a beginner to intermediate level bench, not a commercial gym monster. One thing I appreciated is how many adjustment options you get. You can tweak the backrest, the seat, and even the leg support. That means you can fine-tune your position depending on the exercise. For example, adjusting the incline properly for chest workouts or setting a decline angle for core training becomes really easy. Of course, it's not perfect because nothing ever is. The bench can feel slightly less stable if you're pushing very heavy loads, and the padding, while comfortable, isn't premium gym quality. But honestly, considering the price range this usually falls into, those are pretty reasonable trade-offs. Overall, I think this is a solid choice if you're building a home gym and want something that's affordable, versatile, and easy to store. It covers all the basics really well and lets you do a full body workout without needing multiple pieces of equipment. For beginners and intermediate users, it does exactly what you need it to do without overcomplicating things. If you want to check the current price, click the link below for the best price. This is one of those products that makes home workouts actually practical, especially if you don't have a lot of space or don't want to spend too much. After using it consistently, I can say it's reliable, easy to use, and genuinely helpful for staying consistent with workouts at home. Not perfect, but definitely worth it for what you're getting.